pretty much the same now. I struggle to get up. I struggle to move. I even struggle to catch my...
Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to our channel. My 600 Pound Life is a reality television show on TLC that showcases patients on a year-long weight loss journey. These patients weigh up to over 600 pounds, placing their lives at grave risk every day. These patients fight for their lives and struggle to do daily activities. Each patient has different abilities, but they all have one thing in common, is that they're all being treated by bariatric surgeon Dr. Nazaruddin. Today, we'll talk about Melissa M's story, Craziest Stories on My 600 Pound Life Season 9.
To thank you for watching this video, we're offering you an absolutely free training webinar. Have you ever wondered how to end procrastination and self-sabotage so you can unleash your full potential to live the life you deserve? #1 best-selling author and high-performance coach Peter Sage is hosting a free webinar where he'll teach you how to increase your wealth with less time and struggle, and also how to hyper-boost your growth and success so you can finally break out of any rut you find yourself in. Right now, Peter and his team are offering a free $100 gift to anyone who doesn't find his webinar as the best use of their time within the last 5 years. Now, let's get back to the video.
Number 5. Melissa M's 592-pound story.
For the weight loss surgery, which is the next major step in the process. Many of the patients have a lot of trouble reaching the goals, but some are more determined than others.
Melissa M's story follows a 36-year-old Florida woman who thinks she has to reduce weight to survive in her 30s. Melissa M's story dug deep into Melissa Marescot's history, and the 36-year-old has, understandably, dealt with a lot of emotional trauma. When her mother became verbally abusive to her, she began to regard food as a form of solace. When her mother tried to persuade Melissa to forgive her, she would lavish her with food. This is how Melissa became hooked onto food. Melissa's father and best friend abandoned her when she was only a child, exacerbating the situation. But Melissa's life did not improve, and she turned to food to make herself feel better. Melissa became pregnant at the age of 15 and opted to have an abortion, which had a huge psychological impact. She sought solace once more in the form of food. Unemployment and then the loss of both of her parents, as well as a broken romance, prompted her to continue her obsessive eating habits. Melissa weighed over 592 pounds at the time of her episode's filming. Unlike many of the other My 600 Pound Life stars, Melissa didn't require daily help and could walk on her own. She finally went to Houston to see Dr. Now. Melissa lost more than 440 pounds after appearing on the show. Dr. Now declined to relocate Melissa to Houston so that he could supervise her continuing progress. She had resumed dating with a man named Elijah and visiting her friends, which is acceptable. "I'm not going to stop or give up until I'm living my best life yet and I get to where I need. I'm going to do it," Melissa stated in her episode. We're hoping to see images of a healthier and happier Melissa on social media soon, given all of the huge good adjustments she's already made for herself. Number 4. Cindy Vella's story.
With a video on January 2nd. On March 4th, 2020, Cindy updated her status to say in the hospital and elaborated in the comments. Had infection.
Cindy is a 45-year-old woman from Portland, Texas. She finds it impossible to stand and lives with her caretaker Denise, who relies upon her every day. She takes her insulin and then has a large breakfast that Denise prepares for her. She showers when she needs Denise's help and is unable to do so for long. Cindy states that food is the only joy in her life. Cindy was molested when she was only 8 years old, and eating became her solace since then. She continued to eat food as a comfort, and when she fell down the stairs, she became bedridden. All she had to do was eat, which made her gain even more and more weight. When she turned 30, her weight was over 500 pounds, and she had acquired lymphedema and diabetes by this stage. Her oxygen levels began to fall, and she was placed on continuous oxygen assistance. Cindy's nanny and friend, Sandy, firmly pushed her to get assistance because it had become so severe and terrifying. Cindy lost over 40 pounds after Dr. Nazaruddin put her on a rigorous diet and prescribed psychotherapy and exercise. Cindy has not uploaded any photographs on her Facebook page, so it's unclear whether she was able to reach her goal weight. However, she did update her status to in the hospital on March 4th, 2020. Cindy should keep trying to reduce her weight for the sake of her own well-being.
To thank you for watching this video, we're offering you an absolutely free training webinar. How would you feel knowing that you could pay every bill you have right now as well as any future bills that come in? Commission Hero is a proven system that has helped over 8,000 people earn upwards of $1,000 a day or more. The best part is that there is zero experience needed to get started. In this free training, Robbie Blanchard and his team will teach you the top 3 secrets to how and why this system works, and how it can also work for you. Join the thousands of people who have found success and financial freedom using Commission Hero. Right now, the first 100 people to use the link below will get access to this free webinar. Now let's get back to the video.
Number 3. Cedric Barnes' 600-pound story.
For you for weight loss surgery for next month, make sure you don't start to slip back. Because if you don't stay on track, we won't move ahead.
Cedric does have an active Instagram account, which may be a good sign of where he is in his weight reduction quest right now. He is still living with his mother and, hopefully, working on losing more weight. In his episode of My 600-Pound Life, he revealed that his passion and reliance on food began years ago, and that weighing more than 700 pounds proved to be a wake-up call for him. But altering his entire way of life would take time. If he's still on the correct route to getting healthy, the show may have been the best thing for him since he learned something from it. Number 2. Carrie looks like a completely new person.
I definitely feel like it's important to implement the journey that Dr. Now has put in place for me with my family, simply because
Carrie's story, which followed a 37-year-old Texan named Carrie as she struggled not just with her weight, which was a little over 600 pounds, but also with her marriage. My 600-Pound Life explains how Carrie got to this point, and it had a lot to do with some significant life tragedy. Carrie began binging when she was young. By the time she started college, she had weighed around 400 pounds. Her father underwent gastric bypass surgery and died as a result of complications. It was too much for her to bear, and she continued to use food as a coping strategy, gaining weight and causing her weight to spiral out of control. Carrie had to have a hysterectomy after doctors discovered a tumor in her uterus. Carrie reached her desired weight of 442 pounds after months of hard work. Chris, her husband, and her had renewed their relationship. Dr. Now informed her he was happy with her improvement after undergoing weight loss surgery and implemented exercise and a healthy diet. She can now go to the mall with her daughter, something that she wasn't able to do in her previous years. She and Chris are doing a lot better now. Number 1. Kenny's journey of 600-pound life.
And all my sorrow are cast aside. So I constantly have a craving. You know, it's this drive in me that I can't.
Kenny's journey premiered on the network of February 3rd, 2021, and by the end of her hour-long documentary, viewers were left wondering, how is Kenny doing now? The official description for My 600-Pound Life Season 9 episode was as follows. Kenny was already big before her weight gain took off after the death of her beloved mother. Refusing to deal with the pain, Kenny turned to food to fill the void. But she'll be reunited with her mother soon if the denial continues. Kenny was told by Dr. Nazaruddin, aka Dr. Now, that she needed to lose over 100 pounds on her own before she could be considered for weight loss surgery. When Kenny went for a follow-up appointment, she discovered that she had fallen well short of her objective. Let's just say things got a little emotional and quite quickly. Kenny had not been certified for weight loss surgery by the end of her My 600-Pound Life episode owing to medical concerns. However, she then dropped over 133 pounds 12 months after starting her journey, and she was driven to keep going forward. Now these are the kind of feel-good moments that we all should be inspired to follow. Do let us know some of your favorite My 600-Pound Life stories in the comments down below, and if you like this video, do remember to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and smash that bell icon. Until next time, take care and goodbye.